Nisarga, a word with two meanings. One being nature, while the other being
Cyclone Nisarga.
तूफान निसर्ग वादळ निसर्ग चक्रीवादळ
the monster that devastated the farms and houses of thousands of families. For we Mumbaikars, Nisarga is literally a joke because we were of the view Nisarga was such a no-show. कि कैसे फुसकी निकला, कुछ हुआ ही नहीं. But we were completely unaware of the damage that it has caused in the districts of Raigad and Ratnagiri. Going back to that day, we were all glued to our television and our social media, trying to check where the storm is going to make its landfall. It was predicted that the storm is going to make its landfall in Mumbai itself. And around 10,500 people were evacuated for the very same reason. At around 12:30, the storm made its landfall in the coastal village named Srivardhan in the district of Raigad. Chaul, another coastal village which is about 96 kilometers away from Srivardhan, and it also happens to be my native place, had started to receive heavy amounts of rainfall and fast blowing winds of around 130 kilometers per hour. This was the update that my cousin gave me, and this is the video I received from him. Well, this was the last video I received from him for that day. By the evening, the storm had lost its strength as it was about to leave the boundaries of Maharashtra. And we still did not receive any update from our native place. So we were of the view that maybe the cellular network is down because during monsoons, it is a very usual occurrence that around a dozen of trees do fall down. But by the next evening, our WhatsApp and our social media started to flood with messages, photos and videos from our native places. And what we saw gave us a chill down the spine. These are the photos and videos of the trail of destruction that the cyclone had left behind. Complete plantations of 100 to 150 trees were turned into an empty plot with just 2 feet portions of the trees remaining on the ground. 8 out of 15 talukas of Raigad were majorly affected by the storm. There was a major blackout in Raigad and Ratnagiri. Around 2,200 power lines were down in the district of Raigad itself. It would take around a month's time to fix these power lines, which means that there would not be any electricity for an entire month. The locals now are using generators to power the electrical source in order to cut the fallen trees. There is no proper manpower available either, so the locals are now taking turns to clear everyone's farms one at a time. Children, teens, and even the elderly are lending their hand to overcome this massive destruction that the cyclone has left behind. The officials could not even reach the masses because hundreds of trees had fallen across the street. It took them 2 days to clear the roads and to reach the masses. As heard from the locals, compensation from the government is as low as rupees 35 for a coconut tree and rupees 15 for a betel nut tree. To make things worse, we still have the COVID-19 outbreak scenario, which is worsening day by day. You all might have heard that Marathi phrase, कोकणातला माणूस नारळासारखा असतो, बाहेरून कडक आणि आतमधून गोड व नरम. पण आज ह्याच कोकणातल्या माणसावर त्या पडलेल्या नारळाच्या झाडाला श्वास लावून घेऊन मरायची वेळ आलेली आहे. And sadly, this is the truth. I myself, being from Konkan, I only visit my native place on weekends and that too very occasionally. But then there are families who depend on these trees entirely for their daily source of income. Raigad needs your help. And this is how you can help. The Honorable District Collector and District Magistrate Nidhi Chaudhary has released a press update numbered 520 wherein she has called for help from anyone who is willing to help the victims of this cyclone. For the very same reason, they have set up an independent bank account. The details of this bank account are there on the screen and in the description box below. This is for the ones who are willing to send in some money for the victims. But for the ones who want to send in some commodity, the ZP Chief Executive Officer Dilip Halde has enlisted the following items which would be of real help to the victims right now. Just to say a few, there are tin sheets, cement sheets, iron angles, food packets, ration kits, water, torches and batteries, solar lamps, solar mobile chargers, tarpaulin, mediclaw, candles, small size water pumps with pipes, water storage drums and rain gear. Raigad really needs your help. Help if you can, and if you cannot, the least you could do is share this video with as many people as you can so that it reaches someone who can actually help. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
देवा काळजी रे माझ्या देवा काळजी रे देवा काळजी रे माझ्या देवा काळजी रे